This story is going to have you guys reeling. I'm going to try to get through it without cursing, but I am livid. Imagine sitting in your house 2 days before Christmas, sipping your expensive bourbon with your family surrounding you, your loved ones surrounding you, relishing in the amazing life that you've made for yourself. Meanwhile, the soldier that you pushed to the brink of suicide is taking his last breath in his barracks room alone. This story just started circulating. Information is still coming out. So the information that I'm about to share with you is alleged. We already know the Army's not going to give us all the details. So it's going to continue to be alleged because we'll never hear their full side of the story. On December 23rd, this soldier was found unalive in his barracks room. This could have been prevented. What's worse is based on the facts that we're hearing, it looks like he was full on pushed to the brink of death. This soldier was already dealing with mental health issues. His family was having some sort of health issues that were severe enough that he needed to be there by their bedside. He submitted a request to take leave, which is go home on vacation. The request was approved and he purchased a plane ticket. He did everything the right way. In the interim, something happened that made him want to try and take his life. The manner that he chose to try and take his life would end up being used against him by his leaders. He attempted to overdose. He was found. He was saved. He was taken to a mental health unit that quickly cleared and released him back to his unit. All this right before the holidays. As soon as he got back to his unit, he was slapped with the charge of Article 15 for substance abuse. So rather than look at this for what it is, a mental health issue, a soldier who needs help, his leadership decided to turn it on him and punish him. And mind you, substance abuse, that's it, you're out. His career is over. They decided to pour salt into his wound, his bleeding, gushing wound. They poured salt into it. You know how? They pulled his leave. They denied him the ability to go home. He lost the money that he paid for the ticket. And they gave him extra hours. So while everybody else is at home drinking their bourbon, enjoying their families, this soldier is alone in his barracks, working extra hours, not surrounded by the people who love him and could help pull him through this, and falling deeper into the pit of despair. Unfortunately, he overdosed again, and they were unable to save him. Text messages are circling the internet of him explaining what he was going through and how desperate he was. People found the names of his leaders and went to their Facebook profiles and started making comments. And you know what they did? They started making jokes, making a mockery. You just lost one of your soldiers and you're worried about making jokes and making yourself look good on social media. I cannot with these people. Rest in peace to this soldier. He deserved so much better.